Run that up, Rico.
Caution, wait, please do not play with my mind, ayy. I do not play with my lines, wait. I keep protection for mine, you will not touch what is mine. I do not play with my shine, caution, wait, please do not play with my mind, ayy. I do not play with my lines, wait. I keep protection for mine, you will not touch what is mine. I do not play with my shine, caution. Look at my face, pay me respect, please do not play with my line. If you want taste, what you gon' get? Shit that gon' bury your mind. All that's at stake, where is my check? Need every nickel and dime. You play with my race, put you in check, but stopping the vision to climb. They mad that these niggas done woke up and now all our visions to go. Where is the bag to get us so caught up? Yeah, that is the mission and goal. Staying on cold, some of y'all doing too much. Straight up be looking like hoes, never gon' grow. Can't count on you and cuz most of y'all doing the most. Like this is a show, doing it for entertainment, or you're doing it for clown, or you're doing it to sit at the table with crackers with words in your mouth. I don't play with enslavement, these ain't the days of the South. These days we play differently, this is what black empowerment's about. Wait, I said there's no time for no friends. Either you with us, against us, don't switch it, cause one of us die in the end. Hey, I'm keeping my eye on the lens, watching the ops despising the picture cause they wanna see the one end. Hey, caution, wait, please do not play with my mind. Hey, I do not play with my lines, wait. I keep protection for mine, you will not touch what is mine. I do not play with my shine, caution, wait, please do not play with my mind, ayy. I do not play with my lines, wait. I keep protection for mine, you will not touch what is mine. I do not play with my shine, caution.
Hold on, wait, see a black man doing great, with black-owned businesses, building in a different state. Why you snakes way late in the grass, plotting on what you can take? Black money in a black bank, me black money is safe, protected, like it's heavily protected. If he ever feels threatened, then he go with lead and knock him off his check this. For the record, he can never be weak. Disrespecting any checking your cheek. Rep your city, reppin' red, black, and green. Never fall, won't quit. There's no limit to what I do for mine. But you so they don't take coming with the anger and hate of all of my ancestors combined. You wanna get one time? I keep it fully loaded, extended in a fully auto effing to keep you from crossing that gun line. Hit you in violation. I ain't never shot a caveman. Should be the first, I'ma give you this work. You get in the way of my occupation, yeah. Like I'm the boss and I don't like the way that you talking. This is my office, get permission before you walk in. The yellow tape across the door,
Miss Caution, wait, please do not play with my mind, ayy. I do not play with my lines, wait. I keep protection for mine, you will not touch what is mine. I do not play with my shine, caution, wait. Please do not play with my mind, ayy. I do not play with my lines, wait. I keep protection for mine, you will not touch what is mine. I do not play with my shine, caution.
Run that up, Rico.
Yeah. Let it go. 84 music. All I hear is talking, I don't see the word. All I hear is talking, I don't see the word. All I hear is talking, I don't see the word. All I hear is talking, I don't see the word. Woo. Black as a motherfucker, let him know. Cops ain't frame niggas, it's fool. We paper chasing, if not we catching zoos. Day to day, we take it, let it go. Yeah, we let it go. Yeah, we let it go. Lift the block from his knees, take it and let it grow. Get the block what it needs, leave him watching like woo. You know I'm only rapping with a painless. Coast to stepping, watching my lean shoot. Building weapons and goals, you know they aim is. Living lavish and smiles on the English. As long as we keep working while the game comes. If not, break it open, taste like one thing for certain, get the game done. Yeah, we taking over where the lanes run. Woo. Why just break it open, make it free? Why just take them true? Why just take the streets? Paper pie and all, yeah, we taking this. Fuck the police and law, watch me bring the heat. Ooh. Black as a motherfucker, let him know. Cops ain't frame, nigga, this is fool. We paper chasing, if not we catching zoos. Day to day, we take it, let it go. Yeah, we let it go. Yeah, we let it go. Lift the block from his knees, take it and let it grow. Get him block with the knees, leave him watching like woo. No matter where I go, I see the same shit. Cops kill another with the same clip. And all I see is movies, bombs and slave ships. We wonder why we struggle just to make it. Preachers giving sermons, but we don't see the work. Another body down, they gon' need a hearse. Cops playing games, take his body search. Play after the grids, everybody hurt. Whoa. Why just break it open, make it free? Why just take them true? Why just take the streets? Paper pie and all, yeah, we taking these. Fuck the police and law, watch me bring the heat. Ooh. Black as a motherfucker, let them know. Cops ain't frame, niggas is fool. We paper chasing, if not we catching zoos. Day to day, we take it, let it go. Yeah, we let it go. Yeah, we let it go. Lift the block from his knees, take it and let it grow. Get a block where he needs, leave him watching like woo.
Sorry, my bad. All right, we back. 1 second. As you can hear, my conditions have changed dramatically. I am pent, trapped in nature. Wale Cosmic, got her.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just peeped in.
Yeah.
I just peeped in on your boy Psycho. He was featuring Malcolm X for a moment.
All right. Yeah.
Some speech. And I saw somebody else featuring James Earl Jones reading Frederick Douglass about this 4th of July. You know that speech, right? Yeah. So I had seen that too going on.
Yeah, I'll take anything. Yeah, I'll take anything other than America.
Yeah, well, the governmental system we know is what it has been. That's what it is.
Yeah, but it's all forced down your throat.
I mean, that's what. It's always been military, man. Come on. Hey, you think you can maintain a lot of people in servitude, and that's what you consider? Without military, without force,
military industrial complex. Lockheed Martin. Yeah.
Thank you. You can go Lockheed Martin, but whatever you call it, it's still the same thing.
Northrop Grumman.
Okay.
Raytheon, home of the Patriot missiles and the new Iron Dome system.
Okay.
Boeing. General Dynamics.
Boeing.
Megacorp. Yeah.
Basic.
Their GDPs is bigger than some towns.
Did you see that the Trumpster just gave citizenship to 10,000 white South Africans as refugees, and said they were being endangered as a species because the black South Africans were taking over the country, and the white South Africans felt like they felt like a genocide was approaching. So Trump invited them all over. He gave them a special citizenship package, which included a lot of different stuff. The guy.
Yeah, we talked about Haiti already. Yeah.
No, I'm
losing
not talking
their.
about Haiti. I was talking about the 10,000 people that were just brought in as refugees in
Mm.
that situation, and they were also given books and movies and other suggested reading on America so that they can know how to behave in America.
You said behave. That's crazy.
Yeah. The guy was more
Uh,
specific with it, so it carried more weight. But I thought you had already knew about it, so I was just trying to make reference to it.
no, it's all good. As you can hear, I am pent in the trenches, like D-Day on the beach, caught off guard. It was nice, and I was doing military assault on society. And now Mother Nature said, take a break. So we're taking a break from the military. We'll find more rockets later. I have nowhere to go. I can't go east, west, or north. This is what you call being trapped. The only mode of survival. All the barbecue grills just got messed up. They mad. Yeah, it's just tighter. Yeah, whoever got the link, y'all can put it in the YouTube chat. Let me put it in the YouTube chat real quick. Yeah, caught off guard. Y'all can finish what y'all was talking about. What y'all was talking about on the last stream? The magic formula,
Yeah,
the special day, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, something like that. Hold on, let me put the link in the YouTube chat. It
Yeah, you
might
bet.
crash.
You bet. You know what? They just crashed at the fair. They were doing the
What's
sky
that?
dot, not the sky dot, the fair in Washington, I guess. I don't know.
Oh,
The
yeah.
and somebody just crashed into it in a kite. They were trying to maneuver that wing. What they call those things now? Mm. Where I don't know, but they jump off a cliff or something, and they guide their way down. What's this? What's that called? Anyway, they just was supposed to go over the site, over the fair, and they crashed into the tent of the fair. I just saw that on maybe it was, I saw it on YouTube just now. I thought you might, yeah. So it happened about an hour ago, according to this.
Y'all still there?
Yeah. I was just waiting for
Yeah, man.
whatever we was gonna pivot to, you know.
Yeah, whatever y'all was talking about. I don't know what the last topic was. I gotta change batteries in a minute.
Well, I think they were going over the variety. Go ahead, Wally.
Oh, go ahead. I don't know. Tell me.
Hmm?
I just had a pineapple, so I'm good.
Hmm?
Little small pineapple.
I think we were getting to the narrative of what truth was, and you know, the application and different things of that nature. You know, and the acceptance of it, and how to break a habit, and different things of that nature. You know, how long it takes for most people to break habits. While they say usually 100 days, um, I saw somewhere from 21. So you know, I guess it's going to vary. So I guess just getting to the technicalities of different things. I mean,
That's what I was saying about as I got into it, you said average and all that kind of stuff. I said about 50 days and by sure 100. You know what I mean? So that's what I was saying about average. But anyone, average or not, can stop a habit or whatever, break a habit immediately by the remembering why they started the habit, assessing that decision, and then seeing if it's pertinent to today at this moment. And then you either keep it or drop it. It's like magic. So as far as people saying, "Oh, I can't drop a habit and this and that," that's because they haven't decided. Because once you decide, it's a done deal. Once you go back and say, "Well, why did you start?" I started because of this, that, and the other, and then that's the psychological thing that's got the whole thing going anyway. So once you clear that up, then of course, why have the habit? That don't make no sense. So I mean, it's all about the cleansing of the psychology and all the different stuff that go with that in order to get clean, healthy people doing what they want instead of having what they don't want happening to them. Like for instance, we were talking about manifestation. And they tell you on these little YouTube programs and shit, they say if you keep saying what you don't want, that's exactly what you're gonna get. And there you go. So it's just it's a paradigm. It's just how you set it up. This thing is quantum mechanics is telling us now. Quantum science and the rest of that stuff. They finally reached that place. Deepak Chopra talked about it 20 years ago, and he said he had to learn Western cultural science in order to explain to them, I mean modern Western cultural science, in order to explain to them ancient Eastern science. And that's what they're doing now, going off of that explanations. And so they're getting into the quantum and that kind of stuff like that. What's that say? Other panelists. Oh yeah.
You gotta do the legalese. You gotta make sure it's part of the corporation standards, man. You gotta make sure you're clear.
Hey, this is what I'm saying now, Cosmic. The whole thing is a matter of what we do, not what they do to us, but what we do. And we can do like whatever we want to do in preparation. Like, okay, a guy's coming over at 10 o'clock to shoot your house up. Would you just sit there and wait on him, or would you prepare?
No, wouldn't wait.
Huh? Would you prepare?
Yeah, I would prepare. Yep.
That's all I'm saying, cuz ain't nobody, stop punking. When people tell me about you got an oppressor and this and that, and they doing this and that, dude, like I told Dev a few minutes ago, you can't have hundreds, even thousands or millions, as they like to claim, of subservient people without a lot of violence attached to that. A lot of wanton, what they call wanton violence. That's WANTON, I think. Wanton violence. That's where just cross your mind and you do it kind of violence. You see a guy, like the guy said in the Dred Scott decision, the 19th, whatever year it was, the Dred Scott decision, the court wrote an opinion, the majority opinion was written by Judge somebody. Some people know his name or memorize stuff. And he said, a white man in America is not ready to see a Negro walking around free and unmolested. Now, I don't know when Dred Scott was. I'll tell you in a minute. I'll look it up and tell you when it happened. Dred Scott decision, I mean, And from that time, it was already a known concept. Dred Scott. How do you spell Scott? Or S? Oh, there it is. 1857. See, that's the thing that most of the history books, and they put out a whole new history for everybody worldwide in the early 1800s. And after whatever this Dred Scott decision, they started implementing that history that they just wrote up. And that gets us to where we are now, because and like I asked about the that boy, what's his name, that discovered America, and I say, did he discover America? And you say, well, that was the paradigm you were living under. And some people say, oh, but that's a lie. And I say, it wasn't a lie, it just wasn't the complete truth. He discovered America for his people. Now that's the complete truth. His people didn't know about America. You get what I'm saying? So now it's the truth. Just to add the rest of the truth to it. His people didn't know nothing about America, so he discovered it for his people. He took he took some of the niggas back with him to what the name of that place he was from, and gold and whatever else he could find, to say, this is what I found for our people. And he said that in his letters and everything. It's no mystery. They're not talking about us. I mean, they're not talking to us. They're talking about us. They used to call us fauna, like things different animals you find on a piece of land. They call that fauna. They used to call us fauna, the West Indians. A lot of fauna. It's funny. But the thing they got you, but that 400 years and all that, that's all hype, man. This shit ain't real. Like the Gregorian calendar ain't real. They had the Julian calendar, and before that they had a different calendar. And now everybody don't do the Gregorian calendar. The Chinese have their own calendar, go back 4,000 years. Well, how far the Gregorian go back? 2,000. Anyway, I'm just saying everybody else got their own calendar. And now we done jumped on like some kind of skin graft to the Gregorian calendar. Like that's ours. It's not our calendar, that's theirs. But we like skin grafted to it. And I was saying that because we are skin grafted to it, it's not natural for us. It's killing us. We have to because of the wind. I mean, the moon and the wind and the stuff like that, the nature, because that's our cycle. It's not no 12 months a year and all that. That's crazy. And we all know it's 13 moons. See, we know the truth. It's 13 moons every cycle of the sun. But because of the society, we say it's 12. And we go with that and try to live within that parameter. It's like a round thing trying to live in a square box, or a square thing trying to live in a round box. We're not going to do well. We're not going to fill the spaces well, and that's what I'm saying. If you want to, fill the spaces well, then you have to realize, first of all, and ungraft yourself from that paradigm. And mostly the paradigm was instructed to us as little children when we were doing make-believe on the regular. We still doing make-believe. So that's what I was saying about that thing, Cosmic. I hope you understand. If you have a question, I don't mind answering.
Yeah, with that Gregorian calendar, man, that threw everything off, man. It was 13 months instead of 12 or something like that, right?
Oh, you mean the difference between the Julian and the Gregorian?
Yeah.
I think that you can find that difference and stuff like that, the particulars of that exchange in their history, because that's in their history. I don't really follow their history that much in particulars. Like, oh, they changed this. Who cares?
You know that much, though.
That's their story, man. I know that much about
that.
Dude, I know that much about Little Red Riding Hood.
Little.
Yeah, Little Red Riding Hood. It's all a story to me. I'm not remembering what color her shoes were, and come on. But I'm just saying that information, as you want it, is easily attainable through the internet that we're on. You could have that in less than the time it took me to say it. You know what, though, Cosmic? Check this out, right? I do realize that, and you can check this for yourself in the history, because almost every Chinese movie is their history. Are you familiar with that concept? Huh?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. So their history talks about the Opium Wars and all that kind of stuff. And when I was looking at it and studying their history on the side and watching the movies to back it up, because I didn't realize it was their history. They're just performing their own history. So that's how they know it so well, indoctrinated so deeply into the people's psyche, so they can maintain their perspective, their paradigm in other people's world. Like they can go to America and still maintain their own paradigm. And in America, it's a whole nother paradigm about reality. But it's in order to maintain, and I find it's easier to maintain one's own paradigm once they know it and accept it. Then it's easier to learn others' paradigm without it getting into their chest like it's theirs. So when somebody says something about, oh, Christopher Columbus discovered America, it's easy to say, yeah, he discovered it for his people, without argument or nothing else. Like, oh, you lying, and who cares about all that stuff, man? Just make it true. Yeah, he discovered it for his people. He even took back la-di-da, whatever. That's the story. That's their story, not mine. That's their story about us. So not our story. And most people dismiss our story about us in favor of their story about us. I find that very interesting. The psychological abnormality.
Okay, we coming up on intermission commercial break. I had some videos lined up, but I'm not on the computer. It'll take me about 2 minutes to get upstairs. I left the water in the freezer too long, and I ran out of water. That's the problem right now. I'm too dehydrated, and I can't wait on the ice to thaw out. That's my dilemma.
So Dev,
Yeah.
a dude from up north like y'all been saying he'd come over, so he arrived I think a week or so ago,
Yeah.
and he was saying how much he liked the herb he has that he got here, right? And I was telling him how people here like what's that? You know who the people be talking about the herb is no good and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, they need to come and try this. So I thought that was funny, man. I just mentioned it to you.
Oh.
Once you try it.
Nothing is the same, man. I mean, different generation, I mean.
At least that. At least that, yes. Mm.
Yeah, just let them have their fun, man. I ain't gonna bash them. Too tough. No, they don't get in the way, that's all.
You're funny,
getting in the way, they okay, put the foot down. Yeah, if they want to just, rock out, let them rock out, man. So they're gonna rebel anyway if you try to stop them. You say, oh no, do the moral thing.
So with the calendar, so that's why I see a lot of people, especially the women, talking about the moon cycles and different things of that nature, getting back into tapping into nature. What was being used before the calendars came about? I mean, I know you had the Ethiopian.
Hey, Dev, your background very loud, man. I couldn't hear what
right now. As far as certain people talking about moon cycles and stars, sun and sun cycles, different things of that nature, is it better for us to get apply more of the natural before the calendar, so to speak, where I guess apply, so to speak? Because I know one of the oldest ones was like the Ethiopian calendar, and then you had a few calendars. So what would be the most accurate for us to apply ourselves to, I guess, moving forward?
The calendar in the sky, where that's what calendar was all about. The calendar in the sky is just, the calendar is the thing that kind of calculates and shows relativity of the movements. So every time the moon goes from full moon to full moon, that's a month. That's what a month used to be. Was full moon. Well, they used to say new moon. Some people say new moon to new moon. Some said full moon to full moon. But that's what a month used to be. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, so now with that, that's a month. That's the calendar. It's 28 or so days, 27.8, I think is what most people go by. But most people just say 28 days. It's about 28 days. A month. Not no 31 this month, 27 next month, 33 this month. Yesterday was this day, and then you got to jump, and then you got the leap year and shit. See, that's to keep you out of rhythm. Don't you see that I just went through? You got 33 over here on one month and 27 on the next. You got 30 on this one, and you got to figure out which one this is. And then there's a leap years affirmed. Then you got to figure all that stuff out. You're in confusion. That's chaos. When people say, oh, this is chaos. Yes, it is. It's societally driven, though. It's not natural. It's societally driven. That's the paradigm of Christopher Columbus discovered America. That's societally driven. I think they just started saying that in the 1800s. If you check it. When did people start saying Christopher Columbus discovered America? And you'll find that they just started advertising that when the Italians started coming over from Italy, and they wanted to give them some kind of thing, and then they said, okay, we're going to have Christopher Columbus Day, for the immigrants. And check it out, man. Come on. You know that already, right, though? I mean,
Yeah. Yes. I'm just listening. Yeah, I'm complimenting stuff I didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, but there'll be people who have no idea what I'm talking about, and they be like, "Oh, he crazy. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about," but you do. And I like to say that when you ask me a question, I'm talking to your mind and the things that I can perceive that your mind is already familiar with, and others may or may not pick up on it because I'm not talking to their mind. I'm talking to yours. And as long as I can say you do know what that is, right? And you say yes, then I say, okay, I'm on the right track of talking to your mind, because I've talked to others and they say they don't know what the heck that thing is, this and that. Like you said earlier, you didn't know what a paradigm is. I say, okay, let's do that, and then we could bring that whole information into the things in the spectrum, so we could be fully understanding. Right? Makes sense to me. I might be incorrect, but it makes sense to me. The thing about this, watch this. This is very beautiful, right? The thing about this is we all know the beauty of this, what I'm about to say. The opposite of right is not wrong. The opposite of right is left.
Absolutely. I was just going to say that. But yeah.
This is the truth. Left is the truth. Wrong is not. The opposite of right. Left is. And then once you know that, and you realize that, we know these things, but we don't realize them, and we function and we speak about right and wrong. Yes, we still function and speak about right and wrong, and then when we try to get something and we speaking in them convoluted manners, and that's what we're speaking in convoluted manners, and we get convoluted results, we wonder where them damn results coming from. And that's what I'm saying. We are busy manifesting our entire lives. We just don't realize that's what we are doing, and so we are doing it in not into the greatest advancement of our personal desires. Once we know we are doing it, we can correct our habits, like you said, of speaking just out of nowhere and just start saying stupid stuff like,
okay,
right? What's that there?
Yeah, Psycho Live.
Man, Psycho been live an hour or more.
Oh, okay. My bad.
He was playing Malcolm X when I was over there checking him out.
Oh, okay.
He was doing that Malcolm X speech thing like that.
Yeah.
I had, yeah.
Yeah, everybody gonna go over there.
All right, y'all.
So Cosmic, and you know how to reach me. You can hit me up anytime you want to if you really want to discuss this, not necessarily broadcast, but discuss. Yeah. You can hit me up. I think you hit me on my what? You hit me on something. WhatsApp?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can call, write, or whatever you do, man. You can do whatever you want with that. Yeah, man. Easy.
Gratitude.
All right.
Thanks, Dave. I'm out. Check it.
All right. Peace out. Black power, y'all.